Hello everybody, this is going to be my 3D printed RC car project. It is completely designed in Tinkercad. I'm 3D printing as many of the parts as I can. Everything in yellow I have, or orange I have, and everything in red I need to 3D print. I have a ESC, I have a remote and receiver, I have the battery, the steering servo, old Traxxas slash shocks and axles, and old Traxxas slash slipper clutch and motor mount. I did buy a new actual motor plate, and then I'm using brand new Traxxas slash front and rear differentials because they're steel. And here's the chassis. I already printed out the chassis. It turned out really nice. PETG was still a little wet, so that's why it looks like that. But yeah, I'm gonna print out some more things hopefully tonight. Alright, so here's just a quick little disclaimer. If any of you guys want to build this, it is very expensive if you don't already have the electronics. I added up the total cost. It's around $450 to $500 if you don't have any electronics. The motor and ESC is like $50. Steering stuff, it all adds up, and then all the screws and stuff and shocks, it all adds up. For the same price, you might as well just buy a Traxxas Slash, which I have over there. But yeah, if you guys are thinking about doing this, I would only recommend it if you already have the electronics. I would not recommend it as a first RC car, but it's really cool as a project for me since I like engineering. Alright, so here we are. I have the front differential printed out. It took me 3 attempts, but I got it. I have another bottom one in there. The rear bulkhead is printing right now, and I'm adjusting the shock tower because I modified it so that it fits better. But I tested this. This was too tight, so I have that one up here. This now spins really freely. And then I also have a Traxxas slash center drive shaft. These pins that I'm going to be using, some 3.5mm rod, because Traxxas uses 3mm rod for their arms coming out, and I'm going to use 3.5 to make it stronger. I got bearings, and I'm getting everything pretty much put together, so yeah. I'll continue updating you guys as I continue to build the parts. Alright, so here I got the shock tower printed out, the rear bulkhead printed out, and I've got the motor, ESC, and servo and everything in there. I've got the slipper clutch in there. I do need a spacer because this will move back and forth in there, but everything spins freely so far, and I'm printing out the rear A-arms. And once those rear A-arms are done, I'm going to assemble the whole rear end, put on the axles, make the linkage from here to here, and after that's done, I'll be able to test it, not really like drive it, but I'll be able to test it, and then it's moving on to the front. So actually this is going a lot quicker than I thought it would be. I'll probably be done by this weekend. Okay, so here I have one of the rear A-arms, the left side A-arm put in, and the axles put in. I'm printing out the other A-arm for the right side, and then I'm going to print off a little piece for here so I can adjust the camber links, and then the wheels can get put on. But it's going pretty good. Okay, so here is the rear of the RC car. I got the shocks on, and I got the wheels and tires on. I got everything put together for the rear except for the plate to hold these in. But basically, everything is done for the rear. I just started printing the front bulkhead, and that'll be done at around 9 o'clock tonight. But I'd say today was a very successful day. I started off with literally just a plain chassis, and I'm all the way to pretty much the entire rear end done. Okay, so here's a quick throttle test, and I'm not going to go full throttle. I'm going to go about 3/4 throttle because at full throttle it starts vibrating really bad. But this will be about 3/4 throttle. That's crazy. This thing's going to go. Alright, so here it is, and it's all put together now. I have the front and rear suspension put on, and it actually has really good suspension travel. Right there's maximum travel. I don't have the steering links put on yet, but I think it's going pretty good. I still have to design a steering system. I'm going to try something. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll update you guys just when I get that printed out. Okay, for the steering system, I'm trying something new. This will have a bolt through here that pivots, and obviously I can't have a straight piece because then the suspension won't work. But this allows it to move up and down with the suspension. The only issue I can see right now is that when it goes up and down, it shortens it, so it's going to pull this. but I don't think that'll be a huge issue. You just have to, like, after you tune the suspension, you got to tune the steering. But for this RC car, that'll be fine, and I can upgrade to a ball joint later if I feel like it. But I didn't want to wait for that to come in, so I'm going to be trying this, which, I mean, it might just be the new best thing. Probably not, but it could. Okay, so this is the actual first run. I have no clue what to expect. See if the steering works. That is impressive. I was actually not expecting the steering to work. Oh, that's awesome. This is definitely... I don't know where I can put that. Let's see if I can drive this wrong hand and the wrong way. Oh, that is awesome. I can't believe it works. I'm printing out these right now. That is awesome. Okay, so it's quite windy out, but here's the first test. What I always do with my Traxxas Slash for the first test is I drive it down the stairs. It passes. Oh, yes. Flooring it in 3, 2, 1. Holy crap. Oh my god. This thing, I'm trying to film and drive. Oh, this thing rips. Oh, alright, I'll just give you guys one more quick floor it. Oh yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna just go around and mess with her now. Alright, so I just broke the first piece. I definitely need to print out the battery holder. I haven't printed that out. The battery fell out twice. But I just broke the first piece. It is this top brace right here, the camber brace. I kind of figured it was going to break. I didn't expect it to be that soon, but that is the first piece. And that was after a very large tumble. I was going, I'd say about 25 to 30 miles an hour on grass, and I tried turning and it flew sideways and did some cartwheels, and then it broke this. So I'm going to print out a new stronger one and we're back in action. Here's the beauty of 3D printing all the parts is here's the part that broke. Here's the part that I printed as a replacement and upgrade. It's 2 millimeters thicker and it should be a lot stronger. Okay, so it's actually starting to rain right now. It's the next day, but I've got the RC car now. It actually ended up breaking another part. It ended up breaking the rear shock tower. Oh, it's... The tires are spinning so fast when I do that. The tires get so big when I do that. That's wild. Maybe even a little closer. The tires are so big. Oh. Well, that's not very good. I was doing those jumps on the sand, and it caught the edge of the sand with one of the rear tires, and it spun it really, really fast, and it started doing cartwheels without touching the ground, and then as soon as it touched the ground, it broke the rear bulkhead. Snapped it clean off right there. So what I'm doing is I'm reprinting a new bulkhead. It's 2 millimeters thicker on the bottom, and it has support material from like down here up to like where that would be inside of here. So I'm gonna 3D print that. But that'll be all for this video. Make sure to subscribe and leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is definitely my funnest project yet, and I will be doing a lot more on this. Hopefully it gets enough views. If you guys want the files, I will have them up. I don't know. I have 50 hours of CAD designing. I'm trying to think if I should maybe sell them for like $1 instead to try to earn a little money back, because I did skip my work a couple of days with my dad. But I mean, if I get enough people on this, I will probably sell them. But thank you guys for watching. It's been super fun, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye.